Hey everyone, Carl with Littleroot Laddering, bringing you Zygarde this week. We're kind of doing things out of order. We're taking a step away from Gen 5 and getting the Gen 6 stuff done currently. I have been enjoying Zygarde a lot, and I wanted to get it in before our Pokepod Cup started. That way people can see it and know what to do, how to play with it, how to play against it, and things like that. I'm also going to be playing Xerneas for people that are interested in that. And then Carter's going to go back to Gen 5 at the end of the week with Kyurem Black. So Zygarde. Zygarde is a very interesting restricted mod here with the ability Power Construct. It allows you to essentially change forms and kind of heal up your HP because your HP stat goes through the roof when you get into Zygarde complete. So what we're doing with Zygarde here is a weakness policy set with 1,000 Arrows, Breaking Swipe, and Iron Tail. Zygarde is very unique in the fact that 1,000 Arrows grounds both opponents and hits flyings for neutral damage. So 1,000 Arrows can easily just get through all the flying types that we have that would be a problem for Zygarde. Breaking Swipe and Iron Tail are just Dynamax coverage moves. Breaking Swipe is probably the best physical dragon move probably in the game because it's just like lowers everybody's attack. And then I think Iron Tail is just for fairy coverage. It's also probably so when we Dynamax we can steal boosts with max steel spike to get our defense boosts off. Pairing with this Zygarde to proc our policy, we have a Comfey, Floral Healing, Draining Kiss, Ally Switch, Trick Room. Sometimes people are going to outspeed us. Zygarde's not the fastest thing in the world, but you're decent. You're faster than the slow mons, but you're not faster than the fast mons. So against things like Calyrex, Shadow, and Dragapult and things like that, we can set up a Trick Room and go slow. Try to get up underneath that. Alongside this Zygarde Comfey lead, we also have Lapras. Lapras is a very good Comfey pairing just because Lapras likes to sit there, be bulky, get healed up over and over and over. Lapras here is Water Absorb with Freeze Dry Thunder, Hydro Pump, and Protect. With the Life Orb. Kartana here is our grass type of choice. It's also our steel type. One of the big issues this team has is the fact that we have no good way of dealing with Calyrex Ice. So that's why we have this Kartana and this Incineroar to kind of help out against that problem. Kartana, Assault Vest, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Smart Strike, Arrow Ace, Incineroar, Flare Blitz, Taunt, Parting Shot, Fake Out with Safety Goggles because Amoonguss is a problem. And last here is Regieleki here. Regieleki is another Dynamax target on this team for sure. With the Magnet, Electroweb, Volt Switch, and Thunderbolt deal a ton of damage using Transistor and Magnet. And then we're rounding out that set with Protect just so we don't go down to Fake Out all the time. But yeah, this is from Pokesports. Shout out to them. They played this, I think it's a couple weeks ago now. But I really enjoyed it. I've been playing this a lot on Showdown. It's a lot of fun watching your Megazord Zygarde go from half HP to almost full HP again it's just great. So yeah, let's get into some games and see how this team plays out. Alright, we're up against Big Red, and they have a very similar rain team to something I'm used to. I believe I've played this 6, except I swapped Kyogre for Politoed. So it looks like they've just taken one of my rain teams and just slapped Kyogre on it, which is fine. It probably works pretty well. The one downside here is Kyogre doesn't have a Tailwind, so it doesn't get to go fast. So knowing that fact, we get to do Regieleki things. Regieleki Incineroar is actually a very powerful lead in this format. A lot of leads just can't handle the fact that Regieleki slows you down, and Incineroar has Fake Out and can deal with a lot of the things that give other people problems. This actually might be a battle where we don't bring Zygarde. Do I need Zygarde for anything? Kartana hits that one and that one. Lapras has Freeze Dry for Kingdra. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I can't think of a reason to bring this Zygarde, other than the fact that I need to deal with Metagross, probably. Yeah, it's fine. Kartana doesn't line up the greatest here. Kartana does hit Kyogre super hard, but we also have Regieleki and Lapras in the back to deal with Kyogre. So that's not a big issue. Kartana also doesn't really like seeing Urshifu across from it, so not bringing it here is fine. There is Zapdos and Metagross. So they probably expected a lead of yeah, we can't clear body the Metagross. Oh, we can't do anything with the Metagross there. That being said, I think switching off the Zapdos here isn't a terrible idea. And I just don't proc the policy, right? We just make Zapdos as weak as possible and rearrange our team here. Oh, this is even better. Yeah, this is even better. Oh, okay. So we get a parting shot off on this Kyogre, and we get to Volt Switch out. This is great. They're gonna Dynamax the Metagross here. This is likely a Quake into Alecki or Incineroar. So if we get this Volt Switch off here into the Kyogre, we're gonna put some hella damage on it for sure. We're gonna swap out here. Oh, that's almost an Oko. Dang. We're gonna hop out. Gonna jump into Zygarde. So Metagross is slower than both of them. I think we just go into Lapras here. So if Metagross is slower than my Incineroar, that means Metagross is slower than everything else on the field right now. There's the Max Quake, probably into the Zygarde slot. Yeah. We eat that up, no problems. No problems there. I think we just swap out into Incineroar again. And probably just freeze dry Kyogre. Let Metagross's Dynamax go down here and yeah, you're clear, buddy. It's whatever. I can't lower your stats. Kyogre's gonna Thunder. It's gonna deal a chunk. But we're bulky. We're a bulky boy. Oh, they got the Paralysis too. That's unlucky. Hailstorm into the Incense slot. So we've been back and forthing this correctly here. We're going to get it to a spot where Metagross is going to have to go down. We get our Freeze Dry off. That's good. So we get to take out their Kyogre. And we get to fake out whatever's in that slot next to us and we get to fake out plus do something with Lapras into that slot. So yeah, this seems fine. Being Safety Goggles Incin here is clutch because we don't take Ice Chip. Opponent's thinking hard. There's the Zapdos. So we just get to... we make them protect. And I think we just Hydro Pump the Metagross. I'm expecting Zapdos to protect here. But I don't want to proc the policy on the Metagross yet, so it's better to just click the Fake Out into the Zapdos to deal some damage if they don't protect. And then Hydro Pump the Metagross to put some chip on it. No protect, okay. So Zapdos gets chipped on here. Max Quake into the Incin is fine. Into the Lapras slot. That's fine too. So they're +1 defense on the Metagross. I think it might be the time to bring out Alecki again. We can't stat drop the Metagross, but what we can do is double into the Zapdos. The Metagross won't take any stat drops, and it's at +2 special defense, I believe. Zapdos is at +1, but Flare Blitz plus Electro Whip will deal a chunk to this Zapdos for sure. Thinking about what they're doing here, there's the Electro Web. Zapdos, that's a chunk for Zapdos too. That's good. That's good damage. Thunderbolt into the Ensign? Yeah. We know Ensign's faster than the Metagross. Flare Blitz is going to go off into this Zapdos. Almost take it out. That puts it in hail range. They were expecting the swap. Interesting. That's Safety Goggles Zapdos. We're going to taunt this Metagross. We're going to hold on to our Zygarde as long as possible here. They have to take out the Incineroar. Zapdos is going to protect. That's fine. Should have Thunderbolted into the Metagross probably, but Electro Whip's going to put some more chip on it, which is fine. Just to make sure that you can't do any shenanigans later. Hit the Alecki. Okay, that's fine. Metagross goes to half. Now it's Zygarde time. So I know this Metagross can't protect. And I know this Zapdos doesn't have much HP left, and also it needs to protect. So the odds are in my favor that I pick up this KO on the Metagross. Zapdos hits Zygarde with something. Probably tries to hit it with me with a Hurricane or something. Like, could be I can't Thunderbolt me. Zapdos does nothing to me. Like, I'm not worried about this Zapdos. I just need to take out this Metagross. And Metagross can't protect. Yeah. Max Quake into the Metagross here. Takes it out, no problem. No Ice Punch to worry about now. Plus we get a special defense boost, which is good for us. Thunderbolts into the Incineroar. It's going to take me out there. The hail's done, so no chip, which is fine, honestly. If they brought Kingdra, we kind of like have to focus it down. Urshifu. Urshifu's fine. We just max Wormwind the Urshifu. Yeah, they're going to Wicked Blow. That's going to put us at range for the Dynamax to trigger. For a Power Construct trigger. And now they go to -1. Hurricane hits. That puts us at 88. We sense the presence of many. Look at all of these little guys go. So now we get to go to Zygarde complete, and we get to heal a ton. Probably puts us back at least half. Yeah, almost half. Deal. And then we max Whirlwind again into Urshifu, and this picks it up for sure. Because I don't think Wicked Sucker Punch. I don't think that's going to be enough, bud. Wormwind into the Urshifu. This will be enough to take it out. Yep. And that leaves us with a very, very, very dead Zapdos on the other side because it's not got enough damage output to do anything. Yeah. And we already know that we're faster, so we just get to blow it up. No point in clicking anything, just click Breaking Swipe. It's the easiest thing to do. Clap him. Got him. Good first game. Static. Finally got me with the paralysis. Finally got me there. Oh well. But yay, we got our first one. Sweet. Definitely played that one really well, I feel like. Zygarde definitely showing off its power there. Metagross was a problem, but Zygarde definitely came in and just cleaned it up after its Dynamax was over. Let's get another one in, because that was so much fun. Let's get another one. All right, we're up against Sun. Okay, so this is a cool matchup because a lot of what Sun does is just speed control things, and what we can do instead is Regieleki. Regieleki doesn't outspeed Venusaur in Sun, but Incineroar definitely deals with it. And then having Regieleki on the backside there as this option isn't terrible either. Thundurus gets beat by Zygarde. I think I bring Lapras to beat up Groudon. Not doing the whole policy thing this time around just because Comfey doesn't do anything against any of these guys and just dies to Venusaur. And Regieleki instant is, like I said, just a very strong, powerful lead against them. Could also see myself leading Instant Lapras. And then Regieleki Zygarde. Actually, Kartana seems like a bad pick here. But Regieleki seems worse. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go Instant Lapras, and then we'll see what my opponent does. But I'm expecting Groudon Venusaur. Like, Venudon is the lead there, like, every time, I feel like. I need to get that green badge on my trainer card. We're close to it. We're about halfway through. Is that Thundurus? Thundurus and Venusaur. Interesting. So we're gonna lead Incineroar Lapras. They correctly called that we're gonna lead the Incin here. That being said, I think we can get a quick KO here. On this Venusaur. If we can take out this Venusaur, I don't think I have a problem with anything anymore. Mainly because it's like Zygarde gets to switch in on this electric type attack coming from Thundurus, most likely into this Lapras. And Venusaur probably protects here. Which sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Expecting a Thundurus Dynamax here. Yep. Let's see if I called the Max Lightning, though. That'll give me the win here. Is like, did I call the Max Lightning correctly? Expecting to protect from Venusaur, I have to Flare Blitz, though, just in case they don't. They Max Knuckled into the Incin. We survive barely. So is this Grass move into Zygarde? Sleep Powder into Zygarde. That's fine. Because we're gonna swap out here. We're gonna eat this, put this Flare Blitz into this Venusaur and take it out. Gimme. We're still alive. We're hanging on at 3. Let's go. So now he has a choice. He has to attack the Ensign or he has to attack the Zygarde. There's Groudon. I need to stall out their couple other turns of Dynamax, because Lapras is going to be on Dynamax in this game. Parting Shot. If I wake up, 1,000 arrows would be great, but I'm not waking up this turn, so. Knuckle into. I'd attack the Zygarde there, honestly. +1 Precipice Blades. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, that definitely hurts. Let's go! We now sense the presence of many. More HP. Better bulk. I don't think I survive a max Knuckle at +3 unless I go big. If I go big, I might survive. And then we'll just ground him here. I said Lapras was the one to Dynamax, but I think we're Dynamaxing Kartana this game. Just to see what, because if they Precipice Blades again, it's not the end of the world. Fire Punch is obviously super scary, so I'm interested in seeing what they do. There's the max Airstream, probably into Zygarde? Yeah. Yeah, we don't take that at all. Them definitely calling our lead was really good for them. Yeah, Fire Punch is going to take out our Kartana. Yeah, this game's super over. Honestly, it was over the minute the Thundurus came out with Wild Chart with Defiant. And they landed the Sleep Powder on Zygarde as well, which kind of sucked, but it's whatever. So yeah, this game's over. We're gonna get out of here. Like, we could sit here and protect and do stuff till the cows come home, but this game's super over. Yeah, them calling the lead with a Thundurus on our Ensign was really good. Had we went ahead and led like Alecki plus Lapras, I think we were fine. Alecki gets to go big, sets Lightning Terrain, and then Lapras doesn't get to fall asleep, and Lapras can pick up the KO after the electric attack. So yeah, that was on us. That was just bad lead. They called our lead and we just led bad. Oh well, next game. Alright, up against Mike and Yveltal. There's no Lightning Rod. So Regieleki just eats up Yveltal and Aerodactyl. And Clauncher. Zygarde hits Heliolisk and Bisharp. Lapras kinda deals with... Nah, Kartana deals with it better. Lapras is Dry Skin. I'm gonna get get the swap in on Dry Skin. Kartana hits Lurantis, Kartana hits Aerodactyl, Kartana hits Bisharp, Kartana hits Clauncher. So yeah, leading Kartana here seems great. Yeah, let's just go with that. Yveltal team to finish out the game here, this episode here. Definitely interested in seeing what they're doing with their Yveltal. Yveltal has a million different things it can do. Support, physical, special attacker. Lurantis, Bisharp. Interesting. So... yeah, you're going to get your Intimidate boost. That's fine. And you're going to get your Defiant boost. That's also fine. The problem is... I think I just take out... I think we just double into Bisharp. Sucker Punch. It doesn't have to pick up the Lucky. Okay. That's why we doubled into it, though. Leaf Storm's a resistant hit. That's a crit, too. Definitely unlucky there. Bisharp has Sash. I think it's Kartana time. I'm expecting Bisharp to just like Sucker Punch the Ensign to probably pick it up here. So we're going to swap into Zygarde to eat a Leaf Storm. If it happens, or whatever damage output comes from that Bisharp into the Incineroar. Gonna get a +1 speed boost here, maybe even a +1 attack boost, depending on how bulky this Lurantis is. I feel like Kartana just sweeps through their team. So we're Dynamaxing, obviously. The question here is there Lurantis Dynamaxing? If Lurantis doesn't Dynamax, I think we cleanly pick up this with the Airstream. If the Bisharp like Sucker Punches us, cool, I guess. Yeah, that's whatever. Lurantis didn't Dynamax. We get the Airstream off. We get to go to +1. +1 speed, +1 attack. Expecting Yveltal here? Yeah. Going to probably just Steel Spike and 1,000 arrows. I know I'm faster than Yveltal on both counts here, so 1,000 arrows will put damage and pick up the KO on the Bisharp and ground the Yveltal for later on. And Steel Spike puts probably Yveltal probably at a half. There's the Sucker Punch into the Zygarde. Ooh, so if Zygarde survives, we get to go into big mode. Okay, Zygarde... That was a crit. Okay, Zygarde might be able to take out the Yveltal here. Come on, Zygarde. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick them both up. Yeah! Zygarde picking them both up here. That's great. Now my opponent's down to a 1v3. And we get big Zygarde. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is so good. All the good stuff happening right now. One of the coolest animations in the game. Let's just go Megazord here. Like, just above half here. Opponent's not got a lot going on now. There's the Heliolisk. So, it's got the air balloon. Thankfully, we're faster and we can just knuckle this thing. I think 1,000 arrows gets through air balloon because it hits levitating opponents. Flying and levitating? Yeah. So yeah. Went 2-1 today. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's go look at this team again so you guys can get this rental code. I'm not sure if the rental code still works. Pokesports doesn't usually keep up codes for very, very long, so you're very definitely limited on how long this is going to be up, if it's still up at all. I'm going to put the code out anyway, just in case, but overall, Zygarde performed really well. When I didn't punt the game out the window, like the second game, and led incorrectly, the team does its job really well, really well. Zygarde definitely pulls its weight, and 1,000 Arrows, Breaking Swipe definitely do their job. Regieleki Incineroar, again, is one of the strongest leads this team has. You could also lead in Regieleki Lapras, Incineroar Lapras, Aleki Zygarde's a lead I've done before. So there's a lot of just like 2-mon leads that are really good and somewhat powerful. Lapras, again, we didn't Dynamax it at all because the game I wanted to Dynamax it, I ended up Dynamaxing Kartana to no effect. But Lapras is essentially a second restricted mon. Gigantamax Lapras being able to set Veil is powerfully insane and does a lot of work. But yeah, again, code's on the screen. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications for when new videos go live. We're putting up at least 1 to 2 videos every day. Leave a comment down below about what's your favorite X and Y starter. I have a soft spot for Chespin, as I know many people don't. A lot of people like Froakie, and a lot of people like Fennekin, but I have a soft spot for Chespin. Chespin was one of my favorites from X and Y, alongside Honedge, and then Yveltal is probably my favorite legendary as well. But Zygarde's growing on me. Yeah, favorite X and Y starter question of the day. You can find us on Twitter at LR Lessons, myself at musical_33, my co-host Carter at Mr. Missouri 25. You can also find us on Twitch where we stream Draft League matches, speedrun races, other stuff like that. I can be found at twitch.tv/musical. You can find my co-host at twitch.tv/Mr. Missouri 25. What else? Oh, join the Discord. The Discord is great. It's where we talk with our community, hang out, chat, build teams. We're currently running the Pokepod Cup. Signups are open until the end of the week. I believe the 27th or 28th or something like that. So if you want to join that, you have to join one of the Discords between ourselves, Pokesports, ATX. We have the Greek VGC community in there right now. So join one of either Pokesports, ATX, or ourselves. You can quick Google search, you'll find any of them. Join one of their Discords. You can find the invite link in there for the Pokepod server, and then fill out the form, submit your team, and you can represent one of us in this real big event. Last turnout was like 90 players, so it's a real big event, and cash prizes to first and second, and a whole bunch of stuff. It's great. So yeah, Discord link for ours is down below. Come hang out with us. It's great. That being said, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at in the world, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.